Okay, in the last episode, we recapped the whole murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson and how the murder suspect was arrested and identified as a 26-year-old man named Luigi Maggioni. Now, we left off with Luigi appearing in a Pennsylvania court for the first time after a McDonald's employee and customer tipped off the police. Now, apparently, he was in there in the corner eating a hash brown, took his mask down, got caught. And they're also saying that the person who reported him is not getting the $50,000 reward money because they called 911 and not the crime, which is crazy. You need to call Walter Mosley and get on that and sue them. Anyway, Luigi has been denied bail. And his attorney, Tom Dickey, who I've never heard of before, is the most entertaining lawyer online right now. He doesn't seem to agree with it. Tom also said that Luigi is expected to plead not guilty, and there's no evidence proving that he even committed a crime. That's the type of lawyer you want when you do a hit in broad daylight. Listen.
In Pennsylvania, the Constitution says that all crimes are generally a bailable offense. Bailable offense means you have to set some form of bail. The exception to that is if it's a capital case, which means the Commonwealth or the government is looking for the death penalty. And I'm proud to say I'm one of the few attorneys in Pennsylvania that's qualified to do death penalty cases. But those which this is not a capital case, knock on wood, at least that I'm aware of it right now, or if a first degree murder, which carries in Pennsylvania life without parole. If the charge which you're faced with is life without parole, then you're not eligible for bail. Since the crime, at least what was set forth by the district attorney, was alleged to be a second degree murder, that's not life without parole. So I believe that bail should have been set.
But you also talked about like a home monitoring system was a possibility. His lack of prior criminal history. I mean, you really feel that your client should be out in the public. You do not feel that he's a threat to the community.
Yeah, now you got to understand, when you set bail, the judge could set $1 million bail. It could be $5 million bail, but damn it, you get bail. That's what you do. And like I said, anytime you look at the criminal justice system, pretend you're that one in that spotlight. You're going to want to be out. And, so yeah, I think he was entitled to bail, and the judge makes it 100 million or 10 billion or 100,000, he's entitled to bail. But to simply say no bail, in all due respect to the judge, I believe bail should have been set. Listen, I haven't seen any evidence that says that he's the shooter. So that's, like I said earlier, and I wasn't kidding around. A couple of things. If you're going to report something, report it accurately. And remember, and this is not just a small thing, the fundamental concept of American justice is a presumption of innocence, and until you're proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And I've seen zero evidence at this point.
I mean, listen, that's the thing. That's the thing that we've been arguing, is that we deserve rights in this country. He has the right to bail. Do we think he should be bailed out? No, the bail could be set at $1 billion, $10 billion. But if the law says he's entitled to bail, he should get bail, right?
Yeah, if that's what the law says.
I mean, we're not saying he should be out on bail.
No.
Like, let's be very clear. Even though Rob goes to sleep at night hugging his laptop, no, the man killed somebody in broad daylight. It's evident that there's enough evidence there to determine at this point that there are no longer allegations, although we'll say he's innocent until proven guilty. That don't apply if you black though. So he's entitled to bail. So that's what he's saying. Well, while his attorney insists that there's no evidence tying him to any crimes, police say that the ghost gun found on him when he got arrested has been linked to 3 of the shell cases recovered. Remember, they said depose, defend, destroy, deny. I don't know. It said a lot of D's. Not that. Anyway. It said all the things that line up with somebody killing a healthcare person because it's tied to the healthcare thing or whatever. Well, at the time of the murder, those casings that were found had those words on them, and that was connected to the gun that they had. Additionally, an alleged manifesto that Marina read, lots of pages. She didn't even jet GBT the summary of it for us. That was found on him during his arrest was also released, and in it, he allegedly wrote that, quote, "It had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming." Now, let me show you this allegedly manifesto that Marina read. Okay. To the feds, I'll keep this short because I do respect what you do for our country. To save you a lengthy investigation, I state plainly that I wasn't working with anyone. This was fairly trivial. Some elementary school engineering, basic CAD computer-aided design, and a lot of patience. The spiral notebook, if present, has some staggering notes in it and a to-do list that illuminate the gist of it. My tech is pretty locked down because I work in engineering, so probably not much into there. I do apologize for any strife or traumas, but it had to be done. Frankly, these parasites simply had it coming. A reminder, the United States has the #1 most expensive healthcare system in the world, yet we rank roughly number 42 in life expectancy. United Healthcare is the indecipherable word, a world largest company in the U.S. by market cap. Behind only Apple, Google, and Walmart, it has grown and grown, but has not our life expectancy. Anyway, so you could read the rest of that. Luigi has become a hero. He's become what is almost looked at as a martyr because he sacrificed his life for all of us. At least that's what people online are saying. You know, a murder is a murder, but when the healthcare industry fucks you over and hurts your family or hurts you, desperate people do desperate things. And because of how he looks, and because of the fact that he is intelligent, educated, and is articulating why he did this in a way, it resonates with people's frustration and angers with the whole industry. This man, they are selling free Luigi shirts. They have turned Luigi and Mario into a stone cold killer. Everything online, people are supporting this guy. Now, I will tell you, I myself have sent a notice to my healthcare partners at Healthcare Unlocked, letting them know that I want $6 million that they owe me, or I intend to sue too. So we understand firsthand how underhanded the insurance game is. That goes all, I mean, it's bigger than that. Obamacare, something that Barack Obama put into legislation to give low-income families access to healthcare, quality healthcare, so that way it becomes more of a right instead of an option in our country. There are companies out there making hand over fist billions of dollars and taking advantage of everybody, not just you, the public, but the people who want to help the public get healthy. So lots more on that will be coming out for us. But back to this guy, right? He killed him. And people are saying, oh, he had this spinal cord injury, and then his mom had stuff, and that United Healthcare was at the helm of there being problems getting help. Well, in addition to his manifesto, it was reported that, as I said, he complained online several times about healthcare issues like the back pain, spine issues, IBS, and more. Luigi is said to have suffered from back pain since he was a child, with the condition considered considerably worsened by a surfing accident. Now, his back condition is also said to have even affected his relationship with his friends and family. And he reportedly took to Reddit to share all of these health issues all the way back in the day. Now, in 2018, he alleged complaints about having IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and got tested for SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. In 2023, he allegedly complained about having back and spine issues, dealing with pinched nerves, which I have 2 of them, and a rare condition called spondylolisthesis, where the vertebrae in the spine slips out of place. Now, he apparently underwent a successful surgery and recovered, sharing his experience online and again confirming the procedure in February this year. With all of that said, I mean, do we understand why he killed him, or is it still unacceptable?
No, I understand what he's saying and why he's claiming he did it, but I don't think vigilante justice is the way that we should go about things. But I do also think that this does cause a greater conversation. Like, companies shouldn't be putting profit over people. Like, we should have access to healthcare. We should have access to healthy food. We should have access to adequate housing, clean water. Like, these are things that are conversations we should be having.
These are also things that are not a priority of this administration coming in.
Exactly.
So, like, again, like, we feel like we deserve them. We feel like we need them, but we're not electing the people that have the same values or beliefs.
And I just feel like you still have to just send prayers out to his family, because he was only 50 years old. You know, he had like a wife and kids, which is, it's still sad, but I feel like the message is loud and clear, and the internet is dragging the McDonald's employee, because like you said, she didn't get her reward money, but she also got fired.
She did.
Yeah, they fired her because the internet found her face. She's like an old white lady, so they were like, we have to fire you because your safety is at risk at our store. And everyone's leaving the Yelp 1-star reviews on the
Oh,
McDonald's
yeah. The
location.
McDonald's has a 1-star Yelp review. Why hasn't anybody started a GoFundMe account for her?
I
don't know.
Right?
It's her, like,
Well, you know, what's crazy about this entire situation is it is elevating the conversation around, you know, the fact that we deserve in this country to have a right to health care. I went the other day just to get tested for my ear, nose, and throat, as I said on the last podcast, because I was having severe sinus issues. I mean, to the point to where they were debilitating me from being able to just have a normal day. $1,250 for a test is insane. On top, I had to go get the medicine. And every average day person, I'm thinking, how would they pay for that? They would have to go with the sinus infection or whatever it is that they have going on until it goes away or until they find some way of stealing, and killing to get the money. So, a lot of these things are in our communities that we see with crime. Even when I think about the work that I have to do in Stockton, you can't just fix crime by locking people up. When you starve people to death of opportunity and resources, how do you expect them to survive? You ain't getting bailed out, and your attorney, he's very entertaining, but you're not getting bailed out. And also, I think that it's important that as people, move forward in life, be careful out there too. All the CEOs are taking their names off of the internet, or trying to, and they've actually started listing the name of CEOs of all the other healthcare companies.
And FAFSA.
What is FAFSA? Is that the student loans?
People are like, who knows the CEO of FAFSA? The internet.
I saw that. We posted that on Hollywood a lot. Y'all need to stop playing. Because they're looking at all of you now. And now your social manifestos, if something happens, But you were also the CEO of a $450 billion company. And you just walking down the street, in any street. I would have top flight security. I would have security like whatever's protecting Will and Jada's house. I would have that type of security. Imagine that entanglement. All right. Well, good luck to all involved. We'll be watching. Bye.